Good evening, everybody. This is Steve-O.
And I am Matthew.
And where is Eric? He became Chewbacca. No, Eric is out for the evening because he is not feeling well. But,
Feel better, buddy.
so you know what that means? It's time for Stephen Fro to take over the show.
Fuck yeah, it's guys' night.
Woo! Oh, no, I can't do another Guys Night repeat.
Fuck yeah, we're doing another guys' night.
But of course, you can find us on sociallyawkwardstudios.com, 4iRadio.com, Facebook, Twitter, Spreaker, iTunes, Stitcher, Zune Marketplace.
You can find us on BlackBerry, the BlackBerry directory, Blueberry podcast directory, Mirror Guide, poddirectory.com, Double Twist, YouTube, Swell Radio, and Player.fm. I thought it was going to go so smoothly, and I fucked it up. And it was my idea.
I even counted it out because I was like, I'm not going to fuck this up.
Yeah, I fucked it up. Damn it. We're also brought to you by Revenge Lover. That is Raven, our good friend Raven, who does illustrations and designs that will fit your personality. You know, get over there if you have a little thought process, little thought bubble above your head. You got a little idea, go to Raven. She'll be able to help you out. For samples and inquiries, go to revengelover.com.
And if you haven't checked it out already, if you haven't been to the all-new arcadebros.com, that's arcade-bros.com, Raven has been busy, and has put up new graphics, and we're finally going to get the backlog of old episodes on there and finally get back to updating because I finally got the passwords working.
Did it. Passwords working.
Same thing will also happen with Longbox Cast as well. Not know when new graphics are going to come up because I know Raven, after she started doing this, she's like, yeah, I'm going to hopefully do other ones for other shows. So
the Arcade Bros ones came out really nice. I dig them.
Yeah, they did. She actually made one that was a really cool, kind of 80s retro one.
Sweet.
So I told her what we should do for during the summer, do a limited run and just say this is for a limited time so people can order shirts with that logo on it. So
that's cool.
We'll see how it goes. But anyways, yes, a lot of stuff has happened this week. Subway Man finally got his sentence.
Yeah, 15.9
Yeah,
years?
it was 15.6. What is that? What?
15.6?
Yeah.
So 15 and a half.
Yeah, I'm like, why didn't you just say 15? He's like, and they're like, no, we have to do it in increments, just like how his subs work.
Yeah. We had to do it in a process that he would understand. He'll probably get released early for good behavior and shit.
Or he'll get raped repeatedly.
I'm sure that'll happen too. But yeah, he got sentenced.
He got
15.6 years in federal prison.
Yeah, damn. Which sucks because I have a feeling that I think if you grow weed or marijuana or you have marijuana, I think that the penalty is a lot more severe than child molestation, which I don't get.
Yeah, that's a little disheartening. That sucks. But that's our country. We're kind of a little unique.
We're weird. That's. But yes, Matthew.
Yes.
How was your week? I want to know how your week is because you just had this glorious week last week where it was just on vacation doing all the stuff and then you have to come back to work. Now, was this the longest work week of your life?
It was a very long week, especially because I had a meeting Monday, a meeting Tuesday, and a meeting Wednesday. When I mean meeting, it's after work and for clients and stuff. So it was a very long week. Last weekend, actually, on Saturday, we did the Wipeout Run.
Oh.
Which was up at Westworld, and that's in Scottsdale, Arizona. And it was fun. A lot of obstacles and things that we got to climb over, and we all got wet and got to ride inner tubes and run a 5K. And
how did you do on a 5K?
I'm not really a runner because my knees are bad, and we did it last year. And my shoes got all fucked up, and I threw them away earlier this year, and I just haven't got new running shoes. So the thought process was, since we're going to be getting wet and stuff, we should wear our water shoes. And
that was a bad idea.
It was a very bad idea because water shoes don't have any support or anything like that. So needless to say, my knees hurt very, very badly. I did do some running, though. And I wanted to make sure that I at least applied myself, but did some walking. But it's more about the obstacles you do rather than getting it done. We finished it in about an hour. Last year it took 2 hours, but
I was just about to ask. Yeah, I remember you doing that last year.
Yeah, so did that, and then that was the big thing. And that evening was Chris Hardwick at the Orpheum Theater in downtown Phoenix. So that was a lot of fun.
Sweet. How'd that go?
It was really good. I was a little bummed that I didn't get to meet him after to get the $5 bill that I have signed from Matt Meyer and Jonah Ray. It would have been cool to have him on it too and have all the Nerdist guys, but since he does Talking Dead contractually, he needs to not travel on Sunday. So the show got over at 10, and he had to book it over to the airport to get on a plane to get back
Do you
to
know
LA.
what airline he was flying?
I don't know. It could be.
Hopefully it was mine.
It could be American, or it could have been a charter flight. Or,
Probably a charter flight.
But did that, and it was a lot of fun. I bought a chainsaw on Sunday.
You brought a chainsaw?
I bought a chainsaw. Because I'm a fucking man.
Oh, I thought you were just like, I decided, you know what? I need more blood and gore in my life.
No, we a big lemon tree we have in the backyard, one of the large limbs within it, decided to say, fuck this, I'm out. And broke, but it didn't break all the way, and it's too big for me to do it with my bare hands, so I had to go buy a chainsaw.
Now, what kind of wow, we're really getting adulting right now. So what kind of chainsaw did you get? Did you get a gas power or did you get electric
I got
power?
an electric one.
All right.
The brand is called Holmes. I got it from
What's up, Holmes?
Home Depot. And it's a chainsaw.
Very cool.
It's a little guy, 9-volt, but
Hey,
not 9-volt. It might be a 9.
could be a 9-volt.
Ooh, I should probably figure that out.
You know what?
When I talk to other men about chainsaws, I can tell them what I've really got.
First off, you're fine. You're talking to me, which I'm like, I don't own a chainsaw because I don't need one right now. But anybody in the show is not going to call us out on our shit who actually listens to it or whatnot. So, and plus we have no one in the chat room anyways to call you out on your shit, so we're good. So we're just going to go with 9-volt.
Chainsaw
9-volt. I'm trying to think what else is there. Oh, that's what I wanted to tell you. So I did not.
it's a 9 amp.
A 9 amp.
It's a 14-inch 9 amp electric chainsaw by a Home Light.
Home Light.
So I was way off. But hey, I cut the shit out of stuff, and it was pretty fun.
Cool.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say I missed the Saber Walk by a long shot because traffic was backed up because car accidents up the Yin Yang on the 101.
When was that?
I think it was Wednesday.
I had a meeting.
So I went to go there but didn't show up. But anyways, ended up walking around some stores. But I did find this out. So if you're not doing anything Saturday and you are looking for some vinyls, I know Barnes and Noble are doing a vinyl sale on the 21st of November tomorrow.
Okay.
So
all of them, or the one at?
Well, the one at the Tempe Marketplace was one. I'm pretty sure it's going to be store wide.
Okay.
So I might.
Interesting.
I just figured I'd let you know in case there's anything in there that you're like, oh, cool, I want this or whatnot.
Yeah, I might. I'll have to go check that out. All day?
No, it's probably for a certain time. I'd probably just Google it to make sure what the things are.
I
didn't really get all the information. I just saw vinyl and I was like, Matthew, I should tell him to waste more money.
I went to Zia yesterday and I got the Jurassic World soundtrack. Sweet. I got Surfer Blood's first album, and I got the Get a Kid Something to Write Home About.
Oh, cool.
So, yay!
Awesome.
How was your week?
My week was long as well, just because I was doing an extra hour over my normal work hours just to make up time for Black Friday. Because we are going to get that off, but we have to make up the makeup time. But that was funny because I was all like, do I really want to do this? Do I really want to go on Saturday and try to make up the time, or try to get the hours in on the next week before it? And I was all like, oh, wait, I have vacation time. Email my boss. Can I just use 4 hours of my vacation time for that Friday and then just do 4 hours here? They're like, yeah, go ahead. I'm like,
cool.
Done. So took care of that. And then leaving today was so weird, leaving at 3 because we were leaving at 4 and you're hitting traffic and you're like, what is this?
Yeah.
What is it? Because I always left at 3 so I don't hit this stuff. So I'm like, well, I don't know.
Fuck this shit.
I am so confused right now.
Well, that's cool that they were cool with it and you were able to.
Yeah, so I'm kind of hoping too, because usually they did last year. They would let us come in at 6, and hopefully they give us a 6-hour day, and we leave at 12 that day on Wednesday, so we get out a little earlier. But Thanksgiving's gonna be interesting this year because I just found some big news about a lot of stuff. So we're actually doing Thanksgiving at my brother's house.
Okay.
His house I just bought.
It's completed?
It's completed. He moved in August, have not been in there yet.
Okay.
But the entire family's going to be there. So Ryan's back and all that good stuff. So we'll see. I'm basically looking at it from this way going shit's going to happen. I guarantee it. It always does. If it doesn't happen, I'll be surprised. But I'm like, shit's going to go down. And I go, I have a car and I have my own place. I can escape. I'm good.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, we'll see how that all goes. And then, yeah, it's funny because all throughout the next couple of weeks, especially this was our last kind of, I would say, full work week. because we have the Thanksgiving weekend coming up, and then the next week we are leaving work early on Friday because we're doing like a company outing.
Okay.
For like, hey, good job, here's this, and then
Yeah.
we have like all these Christmas things that are happening in the next couple of weeks. So I'm all like, literally, we're not. This was it. This was the only time we're going to be productive, like for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
I feel because like everything else is just all like holidays.
For sure.
So everyone's getting into the holiday mode, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah, our company holidays party's on the 4th
Ooh.
of December. So I will not be attending the festivities of the podcast.tv.
Oh, no, that's fine. Which I was going to ask, since Eric's not here, I'll figure out if we want to try to do one next week, either before the holiday season or not. If not really that big of a deal, but we'll figure that out when it comes
A little
to
Thanksgiving episode.
Yeah.
You can get some deli meats.
Just sit there and be like, what are you thankful for? I'm thankful that there's no fucking mayonnaise!
This smoked turkey is fabulous.
Then Eric will just be like, when are you two going to get a fucking job? What?
I have a job, sir. I have a fucking job.
But yeah, so I'm just trying to think what really, if anything's been going on lately in the news or anything. Oh, we're going to talk about it on Arcade Bros tomorrow. Anyways, but we can dive into some of the stuff. Because we're going to hit the iceberg. But I did see this that I want to bring up, since we're not really going to talk about really much of anything on Arcade Bros except for technically Fallout 4 stuff. It's going to be our huge thing. So Sony, out of nowhere, did you see this?
Backwards compatibility?
Yeah, they're like, we're but they're only doing PS2 games right now. So my only thought process between this is Xbox is like, look, we can do backwards compatibility. Let's start working on it. So they started working on it. PlayStation probably go, we do not know how to do this. How the fuck can we do this? So they're like, let's do it on PS2 games because I'm pretty sure not too many people own those anymore. So we'll just be like, we're working on PS2 games because I have a feeling Sony probably had no idea why they were doing it. Like they didn't know what to do, so they're just like, yeah, we're not doing it. Backwards compatible is dumb, bro. Like, fuck you.
Well, isn't it all from an emulator?
Yeah, everything. Well, technically, Xbox One is an emulator as well.
Yeah, okay.
It just goes back and runs off of the 360 kind of model. But it's actually kind of a smart idea because you really didn't have to. You basically just made a software.
Yeah.
Just to emulate, so you didn't have to actually build it into your hardware. Because PlayStation 3 had that big problem where they released PlayStation 3, you could play PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2 games, and when they weren't making the money they were making, they were like, okay, we're going to take this console back, and then we're going to take out a bunch of shit, such as that piece, and then sell it cheaper so we can actually make our money back. Because I think they were selling their system, PlayStation 3, for $500.
Yeah, it was like $500 or $600.
And it took them like $700 to make. So
Damn!
they were losing like $200 off every system in that time period. So.
Yeah.
So that's just my assumption, which would be why they probably didn't tell anybody. They probably just go, we dumb fucked up. We have no idea how to do this.
We done fucked up.
We did not plan for Xbox turning around going like, we're doing backwards compatibility. As soon as they did that, everybody in the Sony press room was just like, fuck! Son of a bitch!
We done fucked up!
Okay, what's their plan, guys? What's their plan? Dude, we'll just say it's gay. We'll just say it's gay. Anybody who does backwards compatibility is officially gay.
Hey, man, we got to be PC about this.
Yeah.
I'm PC principal.
Dude, did you see the latest one?
No.
I just watched it yesterday. I was dying laughing with like, holy crap, because they get involved with Jimmy.
Okay.
And he uses the word retarded.
Okay.
I'll just leave it at that.
PC principal probably
PC.
freaks out.
He's so great with it. I'll just tell you this. Because right now it's like, who did this? I'm going to break your fucking legs. Who wrote this in the newspaper? And then they're like, Stan's like, he did. And looks over, it's Jimmy. He's like, so coach, PC principal, you going to break his fucking legs?
Nice. Dude, I'm so backed up on TV. It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
I'm caught up with Gotham. I'm caught up with Gotham.
Okay. I haven't watched the one that just premiered this week.
Okay.
So I'm caught up to everything that happened, which I was so happy when it finally. I couldn't believe how that's how they ended the episode. But Kyle and I were talking about it on Longbox Cast. I'm like, okay, where are they going to go from here?
I don't know.
Because
I don't know.
I really thought they were going to drag that storyline out for the entire season
Yeah.
and stuff like that. But they're like, nope, fuck you guys. We're ending it here. We got to me, it's like we got shit. We got other stuff that's going to be happening. So my favorite part of that episode when it ended, though, was with the Penguin and the Riddler running into each other.
Yeah, that was
so
cool.
I don't know how that's because I haven't seen the latest episode. But yeah, where Gotham's going was like a lot of shit happened in that episode. I was like, fuck.
Yeah, for sure.
Kinda
Absolutely. I really dig that series or that show.
Yeah.
I really do dig it. I am so caught up on just TV, though, man. Hunger Games came out today. The last one, Mockingjay Part 2.
You gonna see it?
Fuck yeah, I'm gonna see it. I don't know if it's gonna be this weekend or next weekend, but hell yeah. We were watching some TV last night, just catching up on mainly shows that she watches. But after that, we were getting ready for bed, and like we turned off the DVR, and Catching Fire was on, and we were like, shit. So like we ended up watching it, and like we had like the remote in our hands, and I ended up putting it down and like finished it out. So we gotta catch up on Mockingjay. Well, we've seen them up to date, but
Yeah.
we've got to catch up on Mockingjay Part 1 again to refresh our memories. But yeah, dude, I'm fucking pumped.
That's cool, man.
You got to see that shit, man.
Yeah, I have to actually. I gotta see
Katniss Everdeen.
Well, actually, my weekend plans have been canceled if I had any, which I didn't because Jessica Jones just came out today. So
That's right.
we're gonna check.
It certainly
that out.
did.
Yeah, that's gonna be like literally. I forgot. I for some reason I thought it was coming out Thanksgiving weekend,
Uh-huh.
and then when I saw it's like Jessica Jones will be released in like 2 hours because it was like 11 o'clock at night or no 10 o'clock at night. And it was all like because Netflix does that thing, and I was just like, oh, there goes my weekend.
So it's probably about what 12, 13 episodes, like the season of Daredevil.
Yeah,
was?
I'm gonna say probably 13 episodes like Daredevil was. So
It looks interesting. I watched they had the teaser trailer on Netflix for it.
yeah.
And I'm intrigued. I'm definitely gonna check
Yeah,
it out.
David Tennant.
Yeah.
He's the Purple Man. Which
Yeah.
I was like, ooh, I get to see him play which is funny because I always pronounce his name wrong and then people always correct me. But Eccleston,
You got it.
okay, he is actually the Dark Elf in Thor.
Yes.
So I'm all like, so the Doctors are moving over to Marvel and becoming villains now. So I'm like, is that what happens when the Time Lords, regenerate?
shit.
They don't really die; they just go into another universe.
They go to another dimension.
So, I'll have to. Eric's not here, so I was going to talk about it. But yeah, I saw my first Bond film last week.
Oh, that's right. And yes, you enjoyed
yeah,
it?
I liked it. The only problem that I had with it, and it's not because of the movie at all, it was because I'm all like, oh shit, there's a backstory to this.
Yeah.
I went
Absolutely.
Yeah, I was like, fuck. Okay. So apparently he knew that guy. Like, I'm just kind of guesstimating with stuff, but yeah, very fun. Daniel Craig is great. I think he makes a perfect James Bond. But then again, I haven't seen all the James Bond yet,
Yeah.
but I think he did very well. So now Eric, I know he's gonna let me borrow the first two, Casino Royale and Quantum of Solace, is that it? And then the next one is Skyfall after that, and then this one. But yeah, very good film, very fun, very entertaining. Some great jokes in it. I did for some reason I did know I saw the twist coming.
Okay.
And I already knew the character, even though I haven't seen any Bond films, just because I was listening to Eddie Izzard talk about James Bond at one point.
Yeah.
So the one, but I won't spoil it for people if they haven't seen it yet or whatnot. But if you're a James Bond fan, highly recommended. I really need to start. And actually, I think Hulu just started adding a shit ton of Bonds films. So I think I'm going to try to at least try to watch a James Bond film a week.
I think AMC or A&E is doing a James Bond marathon Thanksgiving weekend. So check your local cable providers and maybe jump on that.
But yeah, definitely a franchise I could probably see myself getting into. So now this is what happens. I'm like, so I'm going to get into James Bond.
Okay.
I already made it official that I'm going to sit down probably during the Thanksgiving weekend if I'm not gaming or whatnot. But whatever little time I have, I'm going to try to start watching Doctor Who.
Okay.
And get into that. So
starting from
Eccleston, yeah. The only problem I have is like, I think the biggest problem I had when I was watching it the first time I was watching with my old roommate Sammy, and since she's already seen it, it was just like, oh, this part's great. So you have someone keep talking to it. And the problem why I haven't put it on when I'm like home not doing anything, because at that certain part of the night where I'm like, well, I want to focus on this, but my mindset is not in that, like, I got to sit down and watch a show. Like, I'm like elsewhere doing something. I'll put it on for background noise kind of thing,
Yeah.
So I'm like, I kind of want to be focused on this because I have a feeling I'm going to go to the bathroom and I'll pause it and come back and be like, what the hell happened?
Yeah, shit. Fuck. I did not retain any of this.
Yeah, what? What is that in his hand? What's a screwdriver? Like, kind of thing. So that's something I figured. I'm like, you know what? I should probably make an effort and try to get into this stuff. And now I figured if I watch it and I still don't like it, then it's just something I can't get into. So, but
Yeah,
I mean, the only problem is that the concept seemed like a great idea. But I forget who I was talking to, but I was talking about how it might have even been you where I said like the problem is like a lot of people watch it for the first time, so they're like, oh yeah, this is cool. So actually, if Sammy, I think I shouldn't really blame her, but I it for the first time and going like, holy crap, like, oh, what? You know,
especially
kind of
like not knowing the history
Yeah.
of the show and everything like that. Yeah, I get that for sure.
So, but I'm like, you know what? Let me just put it off because I mean, there's still a couple of things I still got to catch up on, such as Arrow. I caught up on the Flash. I haven't watched the latest episode, but Flash has been really good. Muppets, finally caught up on that. It was great. I was all like, I'm one episode behind, and I watched it, and I was like, there's another episode, perfect. So
Yeah.
I just made my evening last night.
Nice.
I think one of the funniest thing they had in it where Kermit was outside playing the Rainbow Connection,
Okay.
and you just hear his neighbor go, "Play a different song."
Nice. That's funny.
I thought that was good.
So, and you're watching that via Hulu?
Yeah, on Hulu. So they have all the episodes of Air. What's really weird though is I heard they're doing a Muppet Soft reboot when it comes back. So they're already planning on retooling the show for whatever reason, which I thought
Interesting.
which I thought was weird because I forget what episode it was, but I felt like that's when they got their footing. Like it was probably maybe like 4 episodes in. You're like, okay, perfect, okay, yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Like they did a great joke with Kermit where he's talking and it looks like he's talking to the camera, and then finally it pans over and the guy's like, "What? Were you talking to me?" He's like, "Yeah, I was talking to you." He's like, "Oh, I thought you were doing one of those interview things." He's like, "No, I wasn't doing that interview thing." But so far the character that steals the show so far has been Bobo the bear.
Okay.
Like just random things he starts saying. Like
Yeah.
he was just having a conversation with Kermit. He's just like, "What's the deal with number 2 pencils? What, number 1 isn't good enough or something?" Just like, what?
That's cool.
So, but yeah, if you haven't seen the Muppets, I highly recommend it. It's really well written and it's just funny.
Yeah, I gotta do that, but
But
it's on Hulu, and I don't log on to Hulu very often. So,
Well, technically, you can watch it on ABC.
yeah, that's true on demand.
Mm-hmm.
That's true
Just
as
send it up
well.
to, yeah, you have that DDR. I mean, I don't have a cable, so that's
DDR.
yeah.
DVR.
No, DDR. You know, Dance Dance Revolution.
Yeah, you got that DDR tip. Oh, Dance Revolution.
It's all like,
pure.
you want to play? Dance for it.
Oh shit! Oh fuck!
How do I unlock this?
Oh man!
Yeah, DVR.
I only locked 3 minutes of the game.
Oh,
Or, I mean,
man,
of the
of the
video.
show.
Yeah.
That
The
sucks.
show. I can't talk.
No, it's all right.
A
We're all
little
good.
bit.
But yes, but speaking of which, so let's do an update. How is Fallout looking for you?
Man, I have had barely any time to play.
That's like me.
My week was so busy, and I'm hoping to jump in it this weekend. I'm probably about, I'd say, 2.5 hours in.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm like 4 hours in.
Yeah.
But I feel like I haven't done much of anything. I basically did probably 2 of the main missions, and then I got sidetracked by a miscellaneous mission where I'm trying to build up the town.
Yeah.
And I got lost for a bit because I was trying to find, like, it's like, look for food for us. I'm like, okay, so what am I following? The little green icons, but the little green icons are all the characters that you're supposed to give food to.
Yeah.
So
Just go
now-
behind the house.
So I'm just like, I went behind the house and found those, like, melons or something like
yeah.
that, and no one wants them.
No, you're supposed to. Aren't you supposed to like plant more of them?
I have no idea what I'm doing.
Yeah, I think you're supposed to. Plant
They
more of them.
added a new element that I'm just like, look, I don't know what this is.
After that, you'll have to build defense.
Well, I did build. I built the water, a huge water thing, and then electric. That was a pain in the butt. Did you have a problem with the electricity thing? I was trying to run a generator and the wire to the water pump, and for some sort of reason, it was just like, nope, you can't do this right now. I'm like, why not?
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was like so weird and bizarre. But then again, the game has been having. It's a Bethesda game, so glitches up the wazoo.
I just built a couple water spouts. I didn't do like a purified.
Oh, I found like a huge because I found like a shit ton of like material just taking stuff, and then it took me forever to try to figure out how to build a house, and then I didn't realize if you hit the little bumpers, the stuff spins, and I was like, go fuck my life, because I was like, this was an hour of me trying to line shit up. Okay,
I didn't know that either.
Yeah, let's put it this way: Bethesda, fucking very horrible tutorial in your game.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I was sitting there going like this, and then when I finally put the house together, I didn't realize that all the walls were on backwards. So when I tried to put a roof on top, it would just kept building it outwards and not inwards. Where the roof, and I'm like, what the fuck? And then finally I was like, what do I? And I hit the bumper, like the trigger buttons, and it starts spinning, and I go, you got to be fucking kidding me. I basically wasted. I would probably say the 2 hours of the game that I played was trying to build a fucking shack.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay. That's when I had to take a break from it. It was just like, I like you, Fallout, but your tutorial is shit. Did you not learn from Batman Arkham Knight, where they do like, no tutorial, have fun. How do I play? Oh, I'm dead.
Still haven't played that.
Yeah, I still haven't beaten it.
Oh, you know what? I take it back. I played for 12 hours. And you played for 8.
Oh shit! Do you have your Pip-Boy thing up now?
No, I've just got the Xbox One app up. We have the same amount of achievements though.
Okay.
No, we don't. I take that back.
You probably have more than me.
I have 7. You have 4.
Man, I have 4.
Yeah.
Well, that happened. I remember just getting 2.
I've got to.
Oh wait, I remember when I leveled up to 5.
I will say that I do love Bethesda games because they are so buggy. Like I took a screenshot.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you saw that, but it was like in a town. No, it was outside of a town, and there was like these settlers with like this like the 2-headed cow things.
Oh yeah.
Brehams or something like that. And they were sitting down, and the cow was walking on their heads. So like, I had to take a fucking screenshot.
Yeah, that's what we've been trying to do. If we find any glitches or some funny stuff, we'll take a picture of it and try to put it on the website and stuff. Let's see. Move over.
I will say I dig the game though.
No, I'm liking it.
I'm so like stealthy. That's what I do.
My charisma is fucking ridiculous because that's what I built up in the very beginning, like I did in my other games. So basically, I can talk my way out of anything, which is fantastic. But yeah, it was just like what else I was trying to remember. But yeah, no, I got to get back into that because basically I was like, I'm doing the miscellaneous because I'm like, you know what, I really just got to get away from this town for a bit and just find some other quests to do because this is just what's gonna like drain up most of my time. So I'll just come back to it. Or whatnot. But apparently I've been seeing all this stuff. Like apparently there's a glitch. I don't know if they fixed it yet, but it was a glitch earlier this week. They talked about where there's a mission you might not be able to complete because it glitched the fuck out. I forget what mission it is. So they do basically everyone's like, be warned, like kind of thing. Then there's also apparently there's the alien guns are in it again. So I don't know if the aliens show up or whatnot. I just saw a picture of one of the alien like if someone's all like, where do I find this gun? It shows. I was like, these fucking. Did I tell you the story about the aliens?
Yeah. Yes, you did.
Okay. I was like, why the fuck does he have a pack of smokes? Like, I was so confused with that.
I do love the modifying of your weapons though,
yes.
And the armor. It is pretty fun, but I haven't picked up so much fucking junk in my life. I literally pick everything up.
Yeah, that's what. Okay, I didn't know this. So when I played the first Fallout, because when you play Skyrim, there's like certain things that are important.
Yeah.
You pick this, but like other shit that really isn't important, you don't need to pick up. It just basically you're trying to take it to either sell it, which you don't get much for.
Yeah.
So when after playing Skyrim, going to Fallout, I was like, that's the same concept. So I didn't pick up like hardly any of this junk. And then Raven's telling me like, oh yeah, you can build weapons. I'm like, I go what?
Yeah.
So I was like, fuck me. So now I'm like, in the third game, I was like picking up everything then, going like, okay, what can I build? What can I do with this? So, and now this is how this life lesson is too, because I don't know how many times already I've been like, you are overstuffed. And I'm like, okay, what do I? And then I'm looking through stuff going like, I'll just eat this food I have.
Yeah, like shit. I don't know if I can't get rid of that.
Yeah, it comes down to the stuff. So then when I found out you can trade with the dog, I'm like, here, take this, take all the junk, kind of thing.
I got like dog armor.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so he's got like this like raider fucking spikes and shit. I'm like, all right, let's go dog meat. But
yeah.
I'm still doing the thing where I come across something and I'm like, oh shit, well I have to go in there.
Yeah.
And like, I fought a shitload of raiders and I finally got into the ghouls. And those, have you gotten to the ghouls yet?
I've gotten into ghouls,
dude. Just wait.
Are they fucking ridiculous?
Well, you're gonna know anyways. They're fast.
Oh wait,
they're so fast.
I did run into a ghoul. I just remember it was the greatest thing ever, which I'll have to bring it up on Arcade Bros Bar.
Yeah.
But okay, so glitches are fantastic in this game. So basically, I got to this town where I had to fight these raiders, but of course, walking out of a building is a ghoul. But he's not really walking; he's just kind of hovering. Like he literally goes comes out of the door and then literally goes down the stairs like woo woo, and like gets like this close to me.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden he's just like and then starts walking normal. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then what I love is like he's like and then the dog just runs up, grabs him, makes him fall. And then I'm just like, what the hell? I'm sitting there. Like, the dog's mauling him, and I'm like, I haven't even fired a shot yet. I'm still just baffled. I'm just like, what the hell happened? Like, but yeah, so I did run into one, but yeah, it was just very weird where it was just like, I'm floating, look what I can do. And then just like, wait, hold up." Just like I was just like, okay.
Bottom massage.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, you guys want a bottom massage? Get it, dog me. Yeah, dog me, kill that motherfucker. But yeah, though the Raiders have been. Raiders actually were a pain in the ass when I got to this one area because it's like ammo was very scarce with one of the guns I had, and then I had to keep switching stuff. So basically, then I used my hack skill to basically just find this like robot that was in this warehouse and just I put it on like security mode, so it just killed everything. But then when it sucked, I go to
walk. Was it in Lexington?
I think it was in Lexington. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like one of the first places you have to go to like,
clear out the
Raiders.
I died a lot in that place.
Yeah, I did too. And then like I go with I was like, "Oh right, robot, thank you." And then the robot started attacking me.
Oh shit!
I was like, "What the fuck?" So literally, what I did is like I like how it saves multiple times for you, but I basically like I did the robot, it killed a bunch of things, and then as soon as like because I was in the corner like hiding, and then I run over and go like, "Shut robot off," and the robot goes back, and I'm like, "All right, cool, I can finally beat this place." But yeah, I did a lot in that building. I was like, "Wow, this is kind of like."
Well, it kind of pissed me off too because you get in there, you hack the dude's terminal, like the main Raider guy, and then like there's a sequence to shut down like all the turrets and stuff like that, and you're like, how the fuck am I supposed to get in that room and like get to the point where I can shut them down? Like I go in there and I just blow them up.
Yeah.
And you have to like kill everything. Yeah, I was like, what?
Yeah,
fuck that.
Okay, what did you think of the creepy monkey?
The alarm system.
Yeah.
I just go up and melee them.
Oh, well, it wasn't even that. It was just like I was walking into the place. I'm like looking around. I'm like, okay. And then all of a sudden I walk and then you see this thing go like,
yeah.
I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's their little alarm system, and then it brings raiders to you. So I always just go up there and just like melee it so its head falls off and you're good to go.
Oh, okay. Well, now I know that too. But I didn't know because when I first saw it, I was like, oh, there's like literally it was just like, oh, there's a monkey. Yeah. And then it goes off. I was like,
well, fuck this monkey.
Yeah, like, fuck you, monkey.
That's not a happy monkey.
That is not a happy monkey. It was a very disturbing monkey, but, yeah, and then actually just despite if a raider gives me attitude or something like that, I literally would just steal his shit. Like, usually I don't steal, like, people's outfits and stuff like that, like, because I'm like, well, it's just going to weigh me down and shit like that. Like, in Fallout 3, but now I'm just like, you know what? You're naked now. Bye. You're a naked, headless guy. Enjoy.
That fucking game, dude.
But yeah, it's but I did play a little bit of Tomb Raider.
Okay.
Because I was going to try to Twitch it, and what ended up happening is Twitch was having a fucking problem. It wouldn't update, and then I found out Raven was like, yeah, I tried the same thing too. Like Xbox is having like an issue with Twitch where it wouldn't like update the update it needed to update to play. So I was like, all right, but a little bit that I played, like, again, can she just have like one, like an hour to herself where like nothing bad happens?
Of course not.
But
that'd just be too normal.
It's looking pretty good.
I hear it's freaking amazing.
It's pretty good. What a little bit of it played so far. Though the only glitch, not really glitch, but a little problem I had, I kind of looked at it going like, wait a minute. So at one part of the game, I'm not going to try to spoil anything, but she does have a gun, like at the very beginning when you play this part. But then in this other area, she didn't bring a gun. Even though the part that you play is like this is what happened like 16 weeks earlier.
Yeah.
So she went to this place and she brought a gun in case she run into anything. But then it's like you already know these people are going after the same thing you are, and they want to kill you basically because they want this shit. But you didn't bring a weapon this time.
Huh?
What's your deal, Laura? Like I understand you want to build another bow and arrow and shit like that. You want to be all Katniss, but settle down. Like bring your fucking gun.
Girl, bring your gun to this fucking cat fight.
Yeah, don't bring your bow to this fucking gunfight. But yeah, all the other stuff is back though, like the sense thing and all the other cool stuff. The graphics are just freaking ridiculously beautiful. Like just being on like a snowy mountain at one point, I was just like, holy crap. So yeah, that's gonna be something. But I did a little bit of that because I wanted to Twitch it because I was like, oh, we could probably get some followers because a lot of people might be playing Fallout, maybe not too many videos of this, and then Twitch wasn't having it, so I was like, all right. So I just went back to Fallout. But Raven and I have been trying to like do as much stuff as possible, like do stuff. In fact, I think she released a review already of the Fallout 4 game of what she's played so far. So I know she's kicking some major ass. I did ask her about the Pip-Boy stuff. Have you tried that yet on your phone?
No, I have the app, but I have not.
I tried it and it would not want to link, so
really?
I gave up on it.
Okay. Did you go into settings to?
Yeah, I actually, because when I was first doing it, I was like, oh, that's right, my Xbox was hardwired into the modem, so I'm like, let me remove everything, did everything that, and then it just sat there like loading, like taking. I'm like, okay, so I might give it another shot. I have a feeling it might have an update issue or something like that, like probably something, they realize, hey, this doesn't connect, kind of thing. Yeah. Oh, you're with the preview program?
Yep.
Did you do the thing with the update early? Or did you hold out on that one?
I held out.
Did you still get your cat?
I got the code for it. I haven't gotten it yet.
Okay, yeah, I just entered it in yesterday. I was like, yay, now I have a cat. So now Toby is now part of my avatar, which is great.
Sweet.
It's a weird ninja cat, though.
Interesting.
So yeah, if you're part of the preview program and you try, basically if you do anything with them, which is great, they'll just give you free shit, which is kind of cool. So
how do you like the new operating system?
I like it. It took a little bit to get used to, but again, I just wish Sony would do something with it. Like everyone, like this again with the PlayStation 4 fans and everything like that. Not trying to like bash them or whatnot, but it's just like I think the greatest meme I saw with PlayStation 4 is like PlayStation 4 fans. They don't love their system; they just fucking hate yours. Which is kind of true because it's like there's so many things that I like about the PlayStation 4, but there is some stuff that I feel that should be improved. I found out so if I install a game a while ago, don't touch it or anything like that. You install other games and everything like that. Like when you want to go play that game again, it's all the way at the back of your list. So you literally have to go through your settings and go instead of having like with the PlayStation 3, you could actually group things in folders.
Yeah.
So it literally would go so you click on the folder, alphabetical order, you can find exactly what you're looking for. But this is just like one straight line to search for everything. I'm like, this is very tedious.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of glad I don't have that big of a library because that'd be like piss me off. I was like, oh, I want to play The Last of Us. The Last of Us you last played when you first got the system, which was 10 years ago.
Oh, shit.
I have a lot to go back through. So, I mean, there's a lot of stuff they can improve upon, such as, again, they're doing the backwards compatibility, which I'm not actually trying to even say, like, oh, you're copying Xbox. I'm just like, I feel like this is just a smart idea. Like, to have the backwards compatibility, because, like, I have all these games still that I haven't beaten. And then it's like, look, I can keep all my games and I can just get rid of my Xbox 360 at some point. That just saves more space instead of having to try to trade in all these games because every time you go someplace, they won't even take all your games. They'll be like, oh, we have too many of these, or we have too many. And then it's like, okay, I just got rid of a system, but you're letting me keep all these games that I can't do anything with. Like, that was the worst thing I did. I went to Bookman straight into my Sega Genesis a long time ago, which obviously now I'm going, why did I do that?
Right.
But the guy took everything but one controller. And I'm sitting there going like, what am I supposed to do with this one controller?
Yeah.
I don't have the system.
Yeah.
It's like, just take it. Like, oh, we have too many of them. Don't even give me anything. Just take it. I'm not going to use, that'd be like, we're going to take all your stuff except for this game. Enjoy. It's all like, well, I can't even play it.
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah.
I don't.
Thanks, you're giving it to me to look at.
Yeah, I never got that. I was just like, okay. Nintendo, did you see any of the Nintendo stuff?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they dropped a huge bomb that day. They were just like, hey, check this out. And I was just like, what?
Cloud and Smash Brothers, Twilight Princess remake or remaster.
Remaster, which is going to look good.
The
new Zelda game coming out at the end of the year.
Yes.
What was the other thing they announced?
Or something else, but yeah, I saw.
Yeah, Nintendo
stuff.
had to go. Oh yeah, that Xenoblade finally.
Yeah,
like I remember keep seeing previews for this. Like every E3, we're like, when we're gonna get this? When we're gonna get this? And then not like they didn't even announce anything at E3 with this game this year. And then all of a sudden they're like, oh yeah, December 4th we're dropping. And I was just like, you assholes! Do you know how much money I've already spent on all games, and you're gonna finally drop this one now?
Yeah.
Like, and it looks amazing. This like seriously for a Wii game. Like I know a lot of people give Nintendo a lot of shit and stuff like that, but this game looks fucking beautiful. This huge open world. Like they kind of beat a lot of the RPGs to the market at this point. Like. Granted, we finally got that with, obviously the Fallout 4 came out, and then we got that with The Witcher and stuff like that, but we haven't had like a huge, open world RPG since probably Skyrim, I would say.
The Video Game Awards are coming up.
Ooh, any good nominations yet?
I'm sure it's pretty like standard Witcher, Fallout 4.
Yeah.
Game Awards are happening, confirmed for December.
It's going to be.
I think they're early December too.
It's going to be hosted by Chris Hardwick as usual because he hosts everything. Or is he hosting the show after the show?
No, it's Jeff Neely.
Jeff Neely.
Yeah, he does it in. What are they? They're December. Let's see. Oh, this doesn't have an exact date yet, but they're coming up. They're in December, so I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, it should be very interesting with a lot of the stuff that's coming out. Now, usually during which is weird, which I'm trying to figure out what they're going to do. They're usually during their Game of Year award, they always release the teaser trailer for Uncharted. But since they've already pretty much given us that with Uncharted 4, I'm like, what are they going to drop on us this time?
I don't know, man.
Actually, one thing that actually came out of so Ratchet and Clank, they're making a movie. It comes out next year.
Yep.
They're doing a game that ties in with it. So a movie game that came out of nowhere that's also coming out next year. Sly Cooper.
Oh, really?
Yeah. All of a sudden, I saw a trailer for it, and it looks really good and stuff like that. But it was just all like, wow, that just came out of nowhere. So I'm like, Sony is kind of pushing all their kind of characters to movies, which is a smart idea. But it was just random. Where it was like, because I was super excited for the Ratchet and Clank one. It was like, oh, Sly Cooper. Okay, cool. Kind of thing. But then, they're going to go overboard. It was a little like, unless they give me a Crash Bandicoot movie.
Well, it sounds like they're kind of going through their whole mascot properties and stuff like that. So
Why not? If you have it, use it. So I'm trying to think if there's anything else we want to talk about, or do we want to cut to break?
we can take a short break. I do have to blow my nose.
Okay, let's do that. So Matthew, if you got some tunage for the break,
Yes.
you can go ahead and play that, and we'll be right back after these messages, kiddos.
Side of the North Star bar. I could be anywhere I want to, but I always end up on the first floor. I said I won't be hanging out again, so it's just like every other day. Tell me 'cause I wanna know now. Is it beautiful when you figure it out? Better on the elevator down when you move into a one-house town. I don't know what I may amount to till we trade under a broken roof. Serving everything you can live through, the jawline never attitude. I say I won't be serving that again, so it's just like every other day. Tell me 'cause I wanna know now. Is it beautiful when you figure it out? Better on the elevator down when you move into a one-house town. Tell me 'cause I wanna know now. Is it beautiful when you figure it out? Is it better on the elevator down when you move into a one-house town? Tell me 'cause I wanna know now. When you move into a one-house town, you know you've been a one-house town.
And he's still out, he says it's to distract himself, he never was a drinker. 4 a.m. on his way home, the one place he don't wanna go, forever overthinker. I left him in ruins, and that's what ruins me. But somehow I knew that he could ruin me. The sun will rise, but darkness never leaves the sky. We used to light up the room. 6 a.m. Another girl, another face, his mind will blow. We were too much too soon. I left him in ruins, and that's what ruins me. But somehow I knew that he could ruin me. Another night beneath the sheets, waiting for his heart to beat. These streets so loud, so bright. 3 a.m. I heard him say, I love you, my nightmare. But he won't be sleeping. No, he won't be sleeping tonight.
right, we are back. Did you like the nice, smooth sounds that Matthew gave you? Because if you didn't, I hate you now.
I don't hate you, but I hope you enjoyed them.
So,
Why you gotta be so mean, Steve?
because Eric isn't here, I got to spread the hate.
Oh, jeez.
The balance of the universe.
So cheese and rice.
Cheese and rice.
Cheese and rice and chicken stuffing.
Chicken. Okay, so what are you doing for Thanksgiving?
The in-laws are coming in town, so we're just sticking around. My family's going up north. To go camping. And we decided not to do that. So in-laws are coming in town. My brother has to work, so he'll be around. He might come over for Thanksgiving. I don't know if he's going to bring his lady friend or not, but we'll.
It's a lady.
Yeah. Oh, it's a lady. Welcome to my house where I have my lady.
Yeah. But if you want to get crazy and have some cognac, that would be fine.
Yeah. Just go ahead and have some of the Cavatier.
Yeah,
and,
Cavatier.
We're gonna have a real good time. Okay?
But if you bring any of your ugly friends, that would be nasty.
Yeah, we don't want any of those ugly friends coming in here. Not that we don't like ugly friends, but we
I'll
just
put
like
it
to keep
this
it.
way. Ugly friends are great if you have a paper bag and you are doing it doggy style. Other than that, it's just disgusting.
Oh man, good thing we're doing impressions.
Yeah.
We don't feel that way.
Yeah, no.
No. I love all people. Ugly people, not ugly people.
Preferably, it's Toby. Toby playing with his toy. You're like, oh shit!
I hear ray guns. I'm sorry for what I said.
Yeah.
No, I am sorry for what I said. That was a little mean.
No,
I like
well,
everybody.
we're doing an outdated impersonation of the lady man.
The ladies man.
To think that's like
Tim Meadows.
That's like when people back in like the '90s like make it guppy,
Yeah.
kind of thing. They were like, yeah, that's disgusting.
So, have you been watching SNL?
I have not.
Okay.
Is it good?
This it's only about 4 or 5 weeks in.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a couple episodes behind. Actually, I'm 1 episode behind. This last week's host was Elizabeth Banks.
Okay.
It just keeps on going, Like when it first starts out, there's some rough patches and stuff,
Yeah.
and then they get their stride. But there are some cast members that I really, really like. There's a girl from Arizona. Her name's Addie Bryant.
Oh.
She's the plus size girl.
Okay.
And she's fucking hilarious. I think she's great, and I think the female cast is really strong.
Yeah, that's the weird part I've noticed within the new couple of I would say probably 2 years ago. Like the female cast they've gotten has been very I've liked them over most of the male cast they've casted. Man, I miss my calling with that. I remember a buddy of mine was like, who's missing from SNL? Steve.
Well, there's a Kyle Mooney on there, and he's it's pretty funny. He's really into, I can tell, the more digital space. Not so much like Lonely Island where they're musical oriented.
Yeah.
This is more just like short little films that he makes.
Oh, okay.
And they're funny, man. Some of them funny. One of my favorites is the SoCal local access show.
Okay. Oh, jeez.
Oh yeah. Maybe I can pull it up and we could just play the audio of it. Actually, that's probably not good. That's probably not good podcasting.
Oh, it's always good podcasting.
But
it's Matthew and Steve.
They just hey, what's up? We're from SoCal. Welcome and thanks for chilling out. So next we're gonna go to our boy Brian, who's at the local supermarket, and they just got a new shipment of hot sauce in. So let's kick it to Brian, and it'll be like Bill Hader, like in the local market, like. Hey, what's up, guys? So we just got this new shipment of salsa in, and it's really chill. We like it, so you should come pick it up. Back to you guys.
That's great.
It's really, really funny. I thoroughly enjoy it. So their little digital things they do are pretty good. So I'm always a fan of SNL. I always like it, even when it's in its dull seasons and stuff. It's something I look forward to. I know it's going to come not every Saturday, but majority of the Saturdays, and you have something to look forward to on Sunday or whatever. You just need a fucking mindless thing to watch. And
yeah, no, my parents still enjoy it, and they do have some. I mean, some of the skits they will find, and then they'll play it for me when I come over or something like that. I'm like, wow, this is really well done and everything like that. It's just great. Actually, I'm surprised. I don't know if they have anything. They might have some, but I'm surprised have they ever done a documentary of Saturday Night Live?
Oh yeah, I think
Okay.
so.
Just I was just like, because you only read like so much about Saturday Night Live, especially with a lot of the books I picked up. Like I picked up with Jay Moore's gasping for airtime and all this kind of stuff, where you learn about like the grind and everything like they have to do throughout. I mean, like he's like, yeah, it's like I got an apartment and I was barely there because it was like you would be sleeping at the office trying to get these skits done. And
well, like, VH1 and stuff does like SNL in the 2000s and things like that, where they interview people and stuff like that. But actually, Lorne Michaels was just on a recent episode of WTF with Mark Maron.
Oh yeah,
And they actually have a connection. Mark, in the 90s, when Norm Macdonald was kind of looking like he was going to be on the outs, Mark went and auditioned to take his place, actually.
Oh.
And had a really kind of sour meeting with Lorne Michaels. It's something that affected Mark, and he like he talks about it all the time.
Oh yeah.
And so like it was a big deal that like he was finally going to be reconnected with Lorne Michaels, and they could like just have a conversation and shit.
Yeah.
So it was a great episode, and that's like it's his baby, you know, like his family is his most important like thing in the world, but like it's his, and every week's like same thing. They do the show Saturday, Sunday. Well, they do the show Saturday, have the after party, Sunday to recover, back at it Monday.
Yeah, back at it Monday.
Start the process, meet the guests coming in,
Pitch the ideas to them.
pitch the ideas, write the show. Come Wednesday, kind of get things finalized. Start working on sets and all that shit. It's a very well-oiled machine.
Yeah.
And I can only imagine being associated with the project.
It would just be fun. I think I just being able just to go like just going out there was just stupid ridiculous. Like what was I doing? I was doing something with. Oh yeah, that's the pitch we made. So we came up with an idea for Not Another Beat Horror Cast.
Okay.
Where we're gonna have people write in and tell us like the name of a horror film they want to see made, and then we'll do a teaser trailer for it. But then I'll put the cast in with different voices and all that kind of stuff. So it'll be like Friday the 13th, Part 27. Jason's got some competition with Rocky. So you want to fight the fight, Jason? Let's fight the fight. This guy isn't saying anything.
He's just standing there.
Yeah.
His fucking hockey mask.
I don't even know what that means.
I have listened to a few episodes of the horror podcast.
Yay, nay?
Yeah, it's I dig it.
We're trying to still, like we said, like I know we're only in the early stages, and I always said on the podcast is like we're still trying to find the footing of like how we want the show to flow.
Yeah, for sure. No, I like it, and I think once you guys get going and like you get into it and you start talking and stuff, it always seems like your initial start out is a little like you're starting a manual car and like you're going, then you stall and you're like, oh shit.
Yeah, I
try to boot it up. Once you get going, then you're just like, oh sweet, okay, right on, yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah, that's what I've noticed with a lot of the shows too. I mean, like my sister too, when she first did her podcast. If you go back to listen to Underground Railroad in the very beginning, they're all over the place. But now it's like they know exactly what they're going to talk about.
Shit.
They're going to do their thing, and that's what. Like we even said, we're going to do different stuff. We even thought about doing like mythical creatures of the week. So we'll pick out like, oh, the Sasquatch, where did it come from, kind of stuff. We even told people they want to write in stories about any experiences they've had or whatnot. We'll read those, kind of thing. So it's not just going to be strictly about. Because honestly, looking for horror news, I realize, is very hard to do. It's very scarce. Part of the pun on scarce with that. But yeah, it's like we'll find a couple of things. I'm like, okay, we can use this, but then a lot of the stuff is just like, it's all like trailers. It's like I can't really show you a trailer on. I can read you the synopsis about it, but actually, it was very difficult. Was the last one we just recorded that was released on Thursday about talking about Christie, that movie we're talking about.
Okay.
It was very hard to find stuff on that because it started off as like a French film, and the project got scrapped or became an American film. But like the Wikipedia page is just like maybe a paragraph, but it's all in French.
Oh shit!
And you're like, okay. So basically, you just had to rely on like Rotten Tomatoes, IMDb, like stuff like that, like to give you like any kind of a like reference of it, trying to be like, it's like I want to talk about this, but I don't want to spoil it, kind of thing.
Right. Yeah, Again, yeah, I'm going to continue listening for sure. So I just wanted to throw that out there because for a while it wasn't appearing on Stitcher, but now we're good. So
okay.
I'm I'm pretty backed up on my podcast too.
Yeah,
but-
I actually have not listened to any podcasts for a while now, so I have no idea what's what anymore in the news.
I'm
It's
sorry.
really kind of sad that most of my news came from podcasts.
Oh, well, there you go. I've started listening to this one called Song Exploder,
Ooh.
and some pretty like well-known people, like U2 was on it. And,
Oh, cool.
Like Dan from the Black Keys, his new band that he's been playing with, the Arcs, and RIC was on it. And
Sweet.
they take a song and they basically dissect it,
Oh.
and like they like isolate the tracks and tell how they came up with the bass line and all this shit.
Oh.
Dude, it's fucking
That
fascinating.
is cool.
I love it.
That's-
And then at the end of it, they play the song for you. So highly recommend it. Song Exploder. It's part of Radiotopia, and it's fucking legit.
That is pretty bad. Actually, what's his face did that with jokes. Larry Miller.
Oh yeah.
This is Larry
Oh,
Miller's
cool.
podcast or whatnot. Like he would go the joke of the week and he would tell the joke. He's like, I like that, but then he's like, but now let's like kind of like dissect the joke and like why is it funny, why does it work, and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
I thought that was always kind of interesting with his stuff.
Yeah, I find him fascinating, man. I really, really do. And
That's like right up your alley too.
oh yeah, there's like he's at a little over 50 episodes. There was literally one day because I spent a lot of time in my car, like touring properties and stuff like that. One day that I literally just threw it on and went like it was going, and they're like 15, 20-minute episodes, like max, you know. So like one after another, and I was just like, oh shit. And like I hear a song and be like, well, shit, got to boot up Spotify and add that shit to my
Yeah.
like from radio playlist and like shit like it was great.
Now, has it given you like new bands to listen to?
Oh, absolutely,
Okay.
absolutely. Especially like hearing their thought process behind it. It's like now when I listen to it, I know like the tweaks and stuff, the things
Oh.
to listen to. Especially like the RIC when I love him already, or love them. Well, him, but he plays with the band, and just like all the remixes. I like shit. I almost just want to fucking play it right now because it's. But I know that's probably not
Actually,
good,
now
but-
I might add a new segment to our show. Now this is already 2 weeks in a row that you've recommended a new podcast that you're into.
oh,
Because the first one was the
I do li-
message.
the message. Did you?
I've not. Like I said, I haven't been able to
Yeah,
catch up on
yeah,
anything yet. So
Um,
I hopefully, basically, what I plan on doing. Usually, when I clean, I used to just put Spotify on
Yeah.
and have it go through the TV or whatnot. But I might just throw headphones on, and just start catching up on podcasts
Fuck
when I
yeah.
clean. Because there's a
Episode
lot of
7
stuff.
just
on
came
my-
out this week, so I'm looking forward to 8. I
So
think
that's
8's
cool.
the last one. Yowzers!
Okay, but yeah, no, I think we might have Matthew's. And that's the thing. You could listen to a podcast, be like, "So I gave this one a shot. It sucks." And it's like, Matthew, that was ours. It's like, yeah, I know. We really need to retool the show. Look, we need to do an SNL like redo over. We need to make new cast members, bring new people in.
Get new talent in. Nah, I listen to a lot of stuff, and mainly podcasts, and then I get my music in there. But when I'm in the morning driving and stuff like that, I definitely like to listen to podcasts.
Do you watch Drunk History?
Yes.
Okay, now
I'm 3 episodes behind. but
okay, well,
yes.
I'm not even caught up on current season. Basically,
Oh, okay.
I went back to in Hulu and started watching like some old episodes.
Oh, yeah, they're great.
I had no idea that Jonah Ray was on one of them.
Yeah, he's Hawaiian.
Yeah,
he's from
Hawaii.
Hawaii.
Well, I know that.
He's from Hawaii. So yeah, he did the episode about Hawaii.
Hawaii, which I thought
Yeah.
was funny. But did you hear about the thing? So it looks like the Kickstarter thing that happened with Mystery Science Theater 3000.
Yeah,
Is he going to be hosting it now, or
he's gonna. I think he's associated with it. Yeah,
Okay,
like
very
he might
cool.
be, or he might be hosting it with.
like the two robots?
Yeah, or alongside that gentleman.
Mike.
Thank you. Yes,
I think it's Mike.
maybe like in line, like associated with him or
Yeah, like that.
helping him. But yeah, I think it's great. Jonah's a huge fan of that. I'm talking like I fucking know the guy. I don't, but
He does.
I'm.
Matthew, first off, you're Drake. You know everybody.
No, he's like he's one of my people.
Jonah used to call me on my cell phone.
That was good, dude. That was good. That was fun.
I have my moments.
That was fun. I'm clapping. That was fun. No, he's like I really like the dude. I've learned a lot from the dude, and it's a great gig for him, man, for sure. And if it happens, then I'll definitely tune in. I know of Mystery Science Theater, but that was never one of my things. I didn't spend a lot of time with it. I I would come across it and like kind of tune in, but I didn't know what the fuck was going on.
Yeah.
So I'm sure now that he's associated with it, I will tune in, and I'm looking forward to it because I'll be able to learn a lot more about, I guess, the cult that it is.
Mhm.
I mean, it's like a
Yeah, it's a huge
fucking
phenomenal
way of life almost.
Yeah, well, I mean, look at Matt Hines and Jen Hines.
Yeah.
They have like the little characters
On their wall
on
and
their
shit.
wall and stuff. So it's funny because like I always like to ask people who their favorite robot is, and a lot of people always lean towards Tom Servo, but for some reason I just like Crow.
Yeah.
He's just dumb.
Yeah. I don't. So tell me a little bit about it.
Actually, if anything, I think your first introduction to Mystery Science Theater 3000, if the episode is still on Netflix, is called The Final Sacrifice.
Okay.
It's a movie Patrick and I reference all the time on All White Tukey. It's basically a Canadian film.
Okay.
The concept with this film is ridiculous, but it's just basically like they're trying to find this lost city or whatnot, but like the hero is literally like this drunk Canadian guy with a mullet, and he's supposed to be like, you know, this action star of this movie, but he's just like, he just falls down the entire time trick. So basically, watch a movie, and they just basically, I think they watch the movie obviously ahead of time before they record, and they write down what they're going to rip on and stuff
Yeah.
like that. So basically they just had kind of commentary to it, you know, kind of thing, which I, like I've always done that with, you know, with movies and TV shows and stuff like that. I remember watching like anime. Kyle and I were watching the Doctor Strange movie, the animated one on the Netflix one time or whatnot. And it's like literally sometimes I feel like we should have recorded half this stuff because I came up with this thing like all these like TV screens were showing up and this like guy's supposed to be like this main like dojo master. But I was like, yes, finally, I have all the Netflix I could ever watch. You know, it's just stuff
Yeah.
like that where you just kind of make up things and things like that. But it's just fun though. I mean, you get a little bit of history of the movie, where it came out, how bad it did. You know,
Okay.
They'll talk about like this gem, you know, that came out from what's like they usually give you like a little bit of it in the beginning, and then they just kind of sit down and you watch this horrible movie basically with these
Okay.
people. So
Cool.
some of the movies are like, you know, they did pick up like a Gamera movie, which I like, you know, those kind of movies, but they do rip on some ones that are just like horrible movies.
Yeah.
So you're just like one was like. One they actually did for the movie, they actually made a movie that went to theaters at one point, and it was called This Island Earth. And
Okay.
it's the weirdest like if you literally take them out of the movie and literally think about these movies that were pitched back in the day, you're like, how did this get made?
So this show is like still happening.
No, it actually ended maybe someone's gonna correct me on this. I want to say 5 years ago, maybe even before that. It's been off the air for a while. I mean, I think it started back in 1995. And then it was on Comedy Central, and then it was actually picked up on Sci-Fi, and then it finally ended where, like, I think Mike Ness, the main character, actually finally came back to Earth with the robots or something like that.
Okay.
But it was actually hosted by, I think, a guy named Joel at one point. So they actually went through a couple of different writers and, you know, people casting, but it was a pretty long-running show. But yeah, I think it did a run on Comedy Central for a bit, and then it moved over to Sci-Fi.
So it looks like at least 3 new episodes are planned to be made in 2016 with funds raised on Kickstarter. Okay.
Very cool.
So
But they were long
But-
episodes, though.
I've seen like when you're at the movie theaters and shit, like
Y-
there'll be
uh,
like riff tracks coming up, you know?
That was a side project they started doing after basically Mystery Science Theater got canceled,
Okay,
or like they
okay.
stopped doing it. So it must most likely have this is what I hate about Hollywood and movies and stuff like that. Most likely copyright infringement or whatnot. So basically they would just get guest hosts, because I think they did one with Weird Al where they're actually riffing on Jurassic Park or Godzilla at some point,
Oh,
like
really?
in 1998 or something like that. So literally you could go to the theaters and it would be the movie playing, and they would probably have either the riff track just with it, or they'd be sitting down at the bottom, like
I
on
hope
the
that they
movie
would
thing.
do that, like
So-
so it's like authentic to what the
I don't
show
know.
is.
I've never actually gone and seen one of the riff tracks, but I know you can get them offline and stuff like that. But that was like a thing that I think they started doing after the show was, ran its course and everything like that.
Oh, okay.
So that's what
okay.
I hate about copyright infringement and stuff like that. It's just like basically it's like we still own the rights, but we're not going to do anything with it. But you guys can't do anything with it, kind of thing. It's more like haha, fuck you, kind of thing.
Well, that would make sense if they do it for like Jurassic Park and shit, because then like you pay the ticket, you go to the movie theater, and it's like you're fucking watching Jurassic Park on the movie theater screen with their shit on top of it, and so it's just an experience. But
Well, with that, it's actually kind of cool because then they're able to get like better rights. Because I think when they're doing it themselves and everything like that, it becomes like nope, you can't use this movie, or nope, you can't use this movie. So I think there's probably a lot of money that just goes into trying to get the what can we show. So I mean, they
Yeah.
have some horrible movies. There's like one movie I think it was like Santa versus the alien, Space Martians or something like that.
Oh, good
and you're
movie,
like,
good
and you're
movie.
like, this got made, kind of thing. So
Dude, so I was on Facebook the other night,
Mhm.
and fucking Hulu has Clarissa Explains It All.
yes, they have
Like-
a lot of. Actually, one of the shows I've been watching on Hulu is Doug.
Yeah. Oh, that shit's on there?
Yeah,
Dude, that's
which-
great.
Do you know what I just found out? So I dived
Is
into.
Salute Your Shorts on there?
I don't know. I haven't checked. It probably might be.
Oh my gosh,
had,
man.
like, they had
Is
Rug-
Hey Dude on there?
Again, I don't know. Like I just saw, they do have a lot of the Nicktoons, like Doug. I think they have Rugrats. I think they have Ren and Stimpy. I know they have Invader Zim on there.
What?
But one of the things they were doing, I dived into this weird rabbit hole today. Speaking of Doug, I actually typed into Doug's like rabbit hole on Wikipedia and started reading up all the stuff about Doug, realizing that when Doug was picked up by Disney, like they claimed they couldn't afford Billy West because he was the original voice of Doug.
Yeah.
So it looked like the voices of Doug. There was a shit ton of voices for Doug.
Really?
Yeah. And the show
didn't know
ran. It's weird. What's really weird is like Nickelodeon did like I think 4 or 5 seasons, and then Disney only did 3 seasons. But this is the weird part with their seasons. Like first season's like 24 episodes, second season's 8 episodes,
Okay.
third season 36 episodes.
What?
Yeah, I was like, what? So many weird things. But yeah, I was watching Doug and everything like that with everything. Just remember the whole just Mr. Dinklage and just like very expensive Douglas.
Yeah. Oh.
I was like, hey, funny. With
Fucking
Roger
Roger
Klotz. Which actually Macklemore stole his look.
Shit.
Did you ever see that picture? They had a
No.
picture of Macklemore next to a picture of Roger. And there's all like, Macklemore stole Roger's look because he literally has his hair parted like that. He was wearing a leather jacket and everything. It was pretty funny. But yeah, they have a lot.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
But yeah, I was watching Doug and everything like that. But it's just funny to see all the stuff where you're just like, holy crap, you grew up on this stuff. And it's like this kind of mold. But surprisingly with Doug, I was very surprised. Like thinking back at him, like, wow, that was like one of the really tamest Nicktoons.
I love to Doug.
No, I love Doug too, but I'm just saying like out of like, because basically when Nicktoons first arrived, it was Doug, Rugrats, and Ren and Stimpy. And Ren and Stimpy just blew everything out of the water with just like how raunchy and crazy and stuff. And if you actually watch some of the episodes now, you're sitting there going like, how did they get away with this like kind of stuff on TV? Which wouldn't be surprised if that's why we have a rating system now, is because of some of the stuff Ren and Stimpy did.
Salute Your Shorts is not on there.
Okay,
Clarissa Explains It All.
Yeah.
It is.
but they might have just added Clarissa.
Clarice.
Clarice.
I can't. We can't fucking
We can't
say
say
it.
it.
Jesus.
Somebody
Cheese.
explain stuff. Ferguson. Explain
Cheese
stuff.
and rice.
But
I
yeah.
thought they were supposed to be making a Nickelodeon 90s channel.
They are. I don't know if that's debuting sometime early next year or it already started. Because I'm like, if it has started, I wouldn't know about it because
Dude.
I don't have.
Fucking
cable.
either way, I am all about it. I am all about that shit. I'm so fucking pumped. Especially if they do Nick Arcade.
Oh shit!
If they do
Wild and Crazy Kids.
Wild and Crazy Kids, that'd be great. What would you do? Double Dare. Family Double Dare. Man.
Legends
Guess
of
the
the
pi-
Hidden Temple.
Yeah, Legends of the Hidden Temple. Guess the Picture? That was like the first one with like Mike O'Malley, who
Guess
went
the
to
Picture.
Guts.
Oh right.
Do you have it?
Guts.
Dun,
What was that tower? What was that mountain called?
The Aggro Crag.
Yeah, was it the Aggro Crag?
Fuck yeah, dude. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Nick Arcade. That was a fucking crazy one. Where you actually had to call in and everything like that.
You had to call in.
Yeah, like you could call. Like there was. Could you call? Oh yeah, there was a part during the commercial. I think I could be wrong. Well, there was like the one playing, like the arcade where you had to walk into stuff and do things, and then there was like you could call in and you could play like a little mini game during like the commercial break or something like that, and be on
Oh,
hold.
really?
I think I could be wrong. I could be combining two. Actually, no, that's what I'm combining. So during the Halloween, you could call in and try to get through the trick-or-treater doors, and you would win stuff. And then I think the one year they had Arrow monsters, so you had to try to get through the doors without hitting like any of the monsters or whatnot.
Yeah.
Was kind of interesting.
Huh.
Yeah, because they're bringing like Are You Afraid of the Dark onto that channel as well.
Yes.
So it should be pretty interesting. Okay, so I found out. So that thing they throw at the end in Are You Afraid of the Dark? when they throw it onto the fire, it makes a
Yeah.
here. Do you know what that is?
I think I know. I think I do, but I can't.
If you get, everyone thought it was like something to ignite fire and stuff like that. It turned out it was just powder milk.
Oh, really?
If you throw powder milk into a fire, apparently it gives it that like flame a little bit. But you're just like, that's kind of interesting.
That's cool.
I was like, that let's. Then I think we were talking about this at work, so we made a joke going like, whatever happened if shit got out of hand? Like they're out there telling ghost stories. He throws it in the fire, the entire forest burns up. Like, then the cops are like, "What are you guys doing?" Telling stories.
Yeah. We were.
We're not afraid of the dark anymore,
Yeah.
man. No, we're
Yeah.
afraid of the light.
We were doing a throwback to Snick
Midnight Society?
90s. Are you afraid of the dark? You know it? Fuck yeah, I know it. Shit, I'm fucking 31.
Yeah,
Of course I know it.
No, it. Fuck. I was one of the guys.
Oh shit! Oh my god, you were! You were in the episode where the ghost kid was in the log and he kept on saying, "I'm cold.
Yeah, that was me.
I'm cold."
My partner? No shit. Is the ghost kid? No way. Do it. Do the line. Do the line. Dude, I'm over it. Do the line. Do the line.
I'm cold.
Yeah!
It's fucking him. I knew it was.
I
knew it was.
Got the log and everything.
Oh jeez. Oh jeez.
Good show.
Great show.
What was I trying to remember too with Actually, there was another show that was like Erie, Indiana. Do you ever watch that? It was never. I don't think it was on Nickelodeon.
Ariane, yeah, I know that show.
That weird like.
I know that show.
Okay.
Where do I? Yeah. Was it not Nickelodeon?
I don't think it was. I thought it was on. It was actually like on NBC or something. I don't forget what it was. It was just.
Erie, Indiana.
I know they did a remake of it at some point.
Let's see. Erie, Indiana. Fuck yeah, dude. It was on NBC. Yep.
Oh, really? It was on NBC?
Yeah.
Fuck, I nailed that one.
Totally remember this fucking show with the kid on the bike.
Yeah. Well, most kids were on bikes back in that day, but you have to.
Dude,
okay, I'm
good
sorry.
call.
I will say this.
Good call on that show.
What we're doing right now?
Wait.
This is perfect for that something 1990 something.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Anyways, yes.
The series was it was syndicated to the Disney Channel. That's where I saw it.
Okay.
The show was rerun on the Disney Channel Yeah, that's probably where I checked it out.
Okay.
I used to watch a lot. I used to watch a lot of Disney Channel because of my younger brothers.
Fuck, Disney Afternoon, man.
Dude, Disney had some fucking great fucking shit. Great shit. Did you watch Mickey Mouse Club when we were little?
The 90s ones where it's like everybody who's now a pop
Justin
star.
Timberlake,
Britney
Ryan
Spears.
Gosling.
Yeah, fucking everybody.
They were all there. Did you watch that stuff?
Yeah, I remember watching that stuff because my mom was
Me
all
too.
like, she was like, "Hey, the Mickey Mouse Club," and we'd watch it, be like, "Okay," and then but then there was that Disney Afternoon that hit with came out of the word with DuckTales and Rescue Rangers and all that great stuff, and then they added more stuff to it, and then it just got
Tailspin.
Yeah, Tailspin. It was weird because it got to when it got to the end of its run, like Disney
Marsupial.
Yeah, they did like the Marsupial. They started doing Pumbaa and Timon, and then they had like the the Mighty Ducks, but they were actually like ducks from outer space or something like that played hockey and fought crime. It was weird.
Oh, the Mighty Ducks.
Yeah, the Mighty Ducks. You're like, wow, Disney, you're really just like, what kind of franchise is gone? Don Knotts and the Don Knottsery. Oh!
Marsupial.
Actually, that probably would have worked out pretty well. Hi, kids, this is Don Knotts. This is my cartoon show.
It's probably it.
Why are there so many marsupials?
Of course, there's an ad.
Yeah, that's that thing with the huge tail, right?
Yeah, throw me on.
Oh, you on? Yeah.
Hooba hooba. Hooba hooba.
Totally Scott. This is so lame. hooba.
Actually, this reminded me of Bonkers.
Oh, Bonkers!
Now, do you know the story behind Bonkers? Technically, they were trying to get the rights to do an animated show of Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Oh.
But since all the copyright infringements and everything with different, Warner Brothers being involved and all this kind of stuff, they ended up having to create a brand new character, and that's why it was kind of like almost the same setting where they made him a cop working with humans, and that's why the whole concept of humans and cartoons came around.
On time in town, there was a cat that had it all. Fortune and fame, top of the game, up until he hit the wall. Now he makes a living downtown, walking on a brand new beat. Slipping through the new day, tripping on a two-way, taking down a one-way street, beep, 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 that cop, cranking up crime, stop the clock, hope he gets here on time. Let's go, Bonkers, yeah, totally nuts.
Bonkers.
So
That's
hip,
right.
camp, up, someone's stealing the show. Casey, I gotta go, no, things getting out of control.
This is what we do, kids. When Eric's not here, we take you back to the 90s.
Wherever you are.
Yes, dude. Yes. I haven't thought of fucking Bonkers in so long. Thank you so much. That was great.
That's what I do, man. I bring
Oh
people
my
stuff.
gosh. Here we go.
What'd you just find?
Oh, what is this? What is... It's not that because of fucking those ads. All right. I hope these are just intros. Okay. These are intros. So let's just listen to this for a second. Ultimate Retro Cartoon Intros, number 5.
Ooh.
Dashing and daring, courageous and caring,
Yeah.
faithful and friendly, with stories to share.
Oh, shit!
What is it?
They sing
Gummy
out
bears.
Yeah, buddy.
marching along as their song fills the air.
Gummy
bears, bouncing here and there and everywhere.
Dude, I loved this show.
They are the gummy bears.
Actually, funny, a really good part about some of these shows, they had really good written storylines.
Oh, yeah, for
Like-
sure.
Part of their history, along with the secret
Of gummy berry juice.
legend is growing. They take pride in knowing
I'm trying to remember the guy's name, the evil dude.
gummy bears, bouncing here and there and
It's a great song, too. It's a great intro.
Actually, that's the other thing with them. Like, Disney had some really good, songs to jump into.
Like this part. Bears! Oh, here we go.
I wonder if this is my... Ah!
Yeah, dude. This is great. Dude!
Yeah. You really want to
Fuck,
do
man.
You really want to do that something 90s something.
Oh,
That's it.
dude, we're 90s kids.
I know, we have to do it.
Shit. Like, we're 80s kids, but we're 90s kids.
Oh, no, we were born in the 80s, but raised in the
Fucking-
90s.
Oh, hell yeah.
That actually, there's our slogan. We were
Born
born,
in
in
the
the 80s,
80s,
raised in the 90s. This show writes itself.
What's behind you?
Out to find you. Fuck, they even made a movie, too.
Oh, yeah. Fuck yeah, dude.
So I still think the best intro of any television show was a spin-off from this show.
Tailspin.
Darkwing Duck. Oh, shit, yeah. Actually, I have that game
This game was hard.
on the Nintendo.
This game was
That
hard.
was one of the games I got when I got the Nintendo.
Nice.
Rescue Rangers.
Man. Again, great song.
But, and that's what I'm saying. They had some really good fucking songs.
Remember when like fucking McDonald's or something did the Chippendales toys? I had like their sandal car that had the propeller at the end.
Oh shit, that thing was awesome.
Yeah.
That was actually like I thought one of the coolest ideas when they did that. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Let's begin.
Tailspin.
That turns out of it. Tailspin was legit too because we were getting a little bit older and they had like fucking airplanes and shit. Like they would dogfight. So
Fuck, and there was a bar.
yeah, dude. Like so it was like kind of more mature.
Yeah, Louis owned the bar.
For kids.
Yeah, mature for kids, yeah.
I had Tailspin toys too.
Also, like, what's his face? Oh god, what was it?
Baloo.
I want to call it. Well, I know Baloo, but was it Sabretooth? No, what was his? Shere Khan. He's like an evil, like corporate, like
Yeah, the tiger.
that's like, but he owned like a business. It's
Yeah.
just like, oh fuck, like such a creative idea with shit. Fuck, what was the space pirate or the sky pirate's name? Yeah. Now I had these toys. This was the shit. Darkwing Duck.
Let's get dangerous.
Darkwing Duck. Let's get dangerous. Great, actually. This is where I know all my stupid facts come in. So the voice of Megavolt, the
Yeah.
rat guy,
Yeah.
Homer Simpson.
Oh, sweet.
And then Darkwing Duck is the guy who does like Pooh Bear, Tigger, all those characters.
Hell yeah.
And then Launchpad was in this as well.
Yep.
Let's get dangerous.
What's the little girl's name?
Goslin.
She was cool. She was cool.
Yeah, Goslin was adopted. Oh shit, here we go. What's this one?
I don't remember this. Wait.
Castle Dracula, home for many centuries to a dreadful dynasty of vicious vampire ducks, the Counts of Dracula.
Oh yeah, that was an
Legend
old
has it
show.
that these foul beings can be destroyed by
Oh,
a single
yeah.
blast or exposure to
Oh
sunlight.
my gosh.
Does not suffice, however, for they may be brought back to life by means of a secret rite that can be performed once a century when the moon
Oh
is
my
in
gosh, man. This was so. I was so young.
Are you getting? The latest reincarnation did not run according to plan.
In the heart of Transylvania.
Yes! Darkwing Duck. Oh, Darkwing Duck. No, I was wrong.
Duckula.
Down to Duckula.
That's me.
Okay, now I'm gonna play something that's also from the '90s. Ooh,
Okay.
what's this one? Oh, okay.
Danger Mouse.
Oh fuck it. Do you know they Netflix bought the rights to that? They're doing new episodes of that.
Are they?
On Netflix, yeah.
I didn't know that.
They released actually all the episodes right now on Netflix, like all the old ones. But yeah, they're going to be redoing new ones. But here's something that also came out during the '90s because somebody who's also big in the '90s, who's done great movies, also jumped into animation and also built a lot of our childhood shows.
Okay.
Animaniacs.
Brrrr.
Steven Spielberg.
Fuck yeah. Warner Brothers.
Now I'm just waiting for them to finally, when we're like 40 years old, they're like, "Hey, they're making an Animaniacs movie."
And Yakko Yaks. Say what? Motherfucker. Croatia.
Yeah. Oh man.
Dude, that's great. Shit. Let's try this one.
Ooh. Oh yeah! Thundercats.
No, not Thundercats.
No, SWAT Cats.
Yeah, dude, SWAT Cats.
Ah, shit.
The next one's good too. Yeah. Totally like SWAT Cats, the Radical Squadron.
Yeah. Oh shit!
Biker Mice from Mars. I used to watch the shit out of this show. Oh my gosh. Fuck, I watched a lot of cartoons when I was little, dude. Good track, too. Shit, well, we're making a cartoon about fucking flying cats. Let's do one with mice on bikes.
And they're from Mars. Yeah, that actually though their pitch probably started off with like, look, there's cats flying, jets. I have an idea, mice on bikes. He's like, yeah, that's a. Wait a minute.
But they're buff.
What if we make them from Mars? Sold. Yeah. Heroes in action, turtle power. They're the world's most fearsome fighting team.
We're really hip.
Oh yeah. Heroes in action and they're green. Get a grip. When evil shredder attacks, these turtle boys don't cut them no slack. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Shredder taught them to be ninja teens. Leonardo leads, Donatello does machines. That's a fact, Jack. Raphael's cool, but Groot, give me a break. Michelangelo is a party dude. Party! Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Heroes in a half shell, turtle power.
Obviously, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles had a huge influence on our lives.
Fucking huge influence. Yes! This was such a good show.
Dude,
actually.
I loved this one.
Ghostbusters.
Something strange in the neighborhood. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters.
Slimer. Don't look good.
Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters.
I like how Slimer was like their like sidekick. Like, shit, I'm gonna go on the things with you.
Yeah. My favorite part with that intro is the smirk that Peter Venkman gives when they're about to blast all the ghosts. Actually, that show, not only did it have like really good episodes, but some of the episodes were really freaking creepy. They even had a really good one with.
The next one.
Oh, here we go.
Is the next one gonna be good? The little still that they have is good.
Oh, I just found it.
You got one?
It's pretty
go,
good.
Go
Oh, you
for
want
it.
me
There
to go
might be
in?
an ad on this.
All
but-
right.
Oh, there's not. But
Let's
that's
see if you remember this one.
Oh yeah. Oh shit. Hold on. This is a cartoon?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
You need a hint?
Yeah.
Uncle Ted was in the show.
Uncle Ted. Uncle Ted.
Should I mention the guy who actually created the entire show?
Bobby's World.
Yes!
Yes! Woo!
It's Noogie time!
Oh, dude, I'm so glad I got that. Yes! My memory doesn't suck. I loved Bobby's World.
Oh, Bobby
dude.
Rules was fucking good. Captain Squash?
Fuck, Howie Mandel.
Howie Mandel, yeah.
All right, let's try. Let's try.
Oh,
this.
shit. Oh, that's from the other. That's not the one I wanted. That was from the New Adventures of Doug.
Let's see if we could get this one.
All right.
I already know what it is, but you might.
Let's see.
Oh.
Fuck you! Fuck you! You son of a bitch!
Oh, dude, come on. Come on.
No, that was pretty good.
Oh, shit.
That was good. I did not, honestly, did not see that one coming.
Oh, that was great. Bye bye your side. You got one?
Let's see what I got. It's coming up here. Come on, my top. I don't care about your top 20. Oh! Oh, I don't play that much. Oh, that's another good one. Oh, this guy just put like all of his top 25s in that one. Do you know what the first one was?
No.
The Tick.
Oh, shit.
This one's actually pretty easy to get. I totally forgot they made a cartoon show of this. This is Mega Man.
Yeah.
Oh,
but
shit, I forgot about this one.
Freakazoid, yeah.
Freakazoid, Freakazoid. Nothing's watching to be seen. Freakazoid, Freakazoid. That's something that is on TV. Freakazoid, Freakazoid. It's great.
Okay, I want to know when we're going to finally get the movie of that, Freakazoid. Oh, shit, what is this one? Oh, shit! Forgot about this one. Yeah, it only gives us. Oh, this is another good one. That one was just The Real Adventures of Johnny Quest.
Nice.
Superstition and the sword ruled. It was a time of darkness.
Oh shit, this is a guy on a Halo right now.
It was the age of gargoyles.
Gargoyle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Surprisingly done by Disney.
Stone by day.
They're making a Gargoyles movie.
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh, then we just saw this one.
Here, boot me up.
You're up. Yes! Missed it by this much.
I'll get you next time, Gadget.
Drop
Next
it.
time.
Inspector Gadget. Inspector Gadget. Inspector Gadget. Inspector Gadget.
What? Inspector Gadget.
I'll get you next time, Gadget. Next time.
Ooh. Oh shit!
Yeah, dude. Oh yeah.
Is this from Nick Jr.?
What? But what is it, dude?
Is this David the fucking
Yes,
gnome?
it's David the fucking gnome.
Oh,
I love
shit!
this show. I watched this show at my grandparents' house.
Fucking Swift the Fox.
Yes.
He was like a medic too.
Oh man, David the Gnome was so great.
That was a well-written fucking show too.
And it was so perfect for its time because it was like early 80s, late 70s. So
Yeah.
it was all fucking like psychedelic and shit.
oh my
Like,
god, it's oh fuck,
Oh man.
fuck! I totally forgot about David the Gnome.
Well, at first,
I'm really thinking this show is really building itself. There will be a 1990 something.
I take that back. It was first episode was 1985. So forget everything I said.
About the well, it's still the 80s though.
What about this one? Ooh, I don't think I know this one.
The answer to the riddle is my friend Serendipity, the pink dinosaur.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think I know. I remember Denver, the Last Dinosaur, which I think that was a pretty badass song. Let's
I
see.
do not know that one. How about this?
Yeah, here we go. Oh fuck yeah!
So call the coolest pup around a Scooby, a pup named Scooby-Doo. Join Shaggy and the crew, Daphne, Freddy, and Velma too. Scooby, a pup named Scooby-Doo. When the ghost train goes to attack, Scooby needs a Scooby snack. So come on, it's mystery time. You can help us solve the crime.
That was actually a really cool idea that they did with that.
Yeah, dude.
Because it was
Throw
all
back.
like, yeah, they go back and be like, now, do you know who the? I was like, that's such a good idea.
Where are you?
Like Zoinks, we were kids.
I don't know if I know the next one.
Deep in the swamp lies Tiny Biscuit Castle. Home of the smallest dogs in the world.
Yeah. Oh,
What?
I had biscuits growing up.
For years, kings have entrusted their royal treasure to these pups.
You have to realize some of the plots to these cartoon shows.
So this came out in 1983, 1984. So
okay.
We must find the royal treasure.
do you got any?
Yeah, I got one. I don't know if you.
Go for it. Oh, dude, I got some coming. No, go for it.
Oh,
you can leave it.
That was just. I just realized like the opening to this is like black kids BMX biking and then falls on a dinosaur
dude,
egg
yeah.
out of nowhere. You're just
Yeah.
like, what?
The last dinosaur. Dude, I'm so happy we're fucking going down this like rabbit hole right now. And that's why I love YouTube, man.
Yeah, that's awesome love. We should study this for science. No, we're making him a rock star.
Dinosaur.
Oh man, I want to know how much fucking pot people were on when they came up with some of this
All
stuff.
Let's see if you can get this one.
Oh come on, really? This is Sesame Street.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. All right, let's go. Let's see if you can get this. So let me see if I can get to it.
Postman Pat and his black and white cat.
Oh, that's my tree.
Early in the morning, just as day
I'm not sure of this one. I'm just trying to get to where I
Pat
can.
feels he's a really happy man. Pat feels he's a really happy man.
I went too far. My apologies. Let me.
I don't know if I know this one.
Yeah. You probably know the reboot of it.
Maybe. What's the reboot?
Here, let me get to this one.
Oh, that was Lamb Chop?
No, it was Thomas. It was Thomas the Tank.
Oh shit! Yeah, I don't know that one.
Well, the reboot was like Shiny Time Station.
Oh, that's
It's
right.
Lamb Chops, play along.
Join the kids and play along.
Hush Puppy,
Hush Puppy, Charlie Horse.
Charlie Horse, and Lamb Chop.
The song that never ends.
Yep.
In your chair, bounce it here,
Bounce it there.
and with tender loving care, bounce it everywhere. Bounce it
What about
fast,
this?
bounce
Let
it
me
slow,
get one more in
bounce
here.
it high, bounce it low. Sing while you bounce along. One more chorus of their song. Lamb chops, play along. With kids come to play along and fun things
Oh,
are
it's the
all
next
we
one
ever
on there.
do.
Okay, I think I might have a good one.
Just play along, join the kids and play along. We got a lot of good stuff for you and you and you and you and you. Yeah, and especially you.
That's me.
Knock, knock, who's there? Canoe. Canoe, come out and play?
Oh, that was so short. That was not the correct one
I
that I
don't
needed.
know what that was.
I'll get the right
I was about
one.
to say Captain Kangaroo, but I don't know if that's right.
I'll get the right one for you. Please do.
Oh, look, my castle music box.
Oh shit! Yeah, okay.
Ready? Here we go.
Wow. What? Where?
Well, I know.
Guys. Ready.
Was it Magellan's Castle?
1, 2.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, Rika's Castle. That was it.
You see who?
Who? Me?
No, you. Don't you see?
Rika's Castle. Yes, you.
This show was so rad.
It was so good. Was that owned by Jim Henson?
I think so.
1, 2, 3.
Eureka's Castle.
Magellan, though, was the name of the dragon, right?
Picnic time.
Oh, shit.
boys. Picnic time.
Picnic time.
Picnic time.
Not picnic time. Picnic time. Yummy, yummy.
Oh yeah.
My music box friends are having a party. Oh, picnic time. Ouch. Come on, Tails. Let's go eat. Oh, now look what you've done. You too, Slurm.
Oh yeah, those are the twins, weren't they?
Those are little worm dudes.
Oh, that's right.
Bug juice. This'll be a big hit. Well, I was right.
Come on, Quag. Bring the peanut butter jar.
That's right.
One, Bob.
Let's bring them all.
Okay.
Maybe I can trade this big piece of chocolate cake for some extra spaghetti. So much for that trade.
Don't worry, don't worry. The great Batley is on his way.
Oh yeah, Batley.
I meant to do that.
Ready, everybody? Spicy, salty, sour, or sweet, bring us something good to eat. I did it! Picnic time, everybody! Food, where?
At Eureka's Castle.
Fuck, man. God damn it, that was awesome. All right, go for it.
But I think we have this to probably close the show out on. You'll probably recognize this as soon as it starts.
Welcome to Videoland.
Wake up, Kid Icarus.
Welcome to Castle
It's Cloverland.
Mother Brain will get you, little princess.
Princess, the palace is under siege.
Behold, the ultimate warp zone.
Kevin, I thought I told you to clean up your room.
Captain N, the Game Master.
What?
You don't remember Captain N and the Game Masters?
No.
What? It's the kid who gets sucked into the video game, and then it's like Simon Belmont, Mega Man, Kid Icarus. They're all like on it. You've never seen that?
No, dude.
Oh my god, you missed out on the 80s.
Dude,
Okay, this kid gets sucked into a video game,
Okay.
and then like Mother Brain, what was it? What was his name? King Hippo, and like the Cucumber or the Eggplant King from King Icarus are like on a team trying to destroy like video game land.
Okay.
And like they suck this kid in to like help save them. So it's like a princess, Simon Belmont, Mega Man, Kid Icarus are all on this team. And like he has like a belt with the controller on it, and he can pause and jump higher when he hits stuff, and he has like the gun, the zapper to blast things and
And
shit
the
like
Game
that.
Master?
Yeah, Captain N and the Game Master.
Let me look it up really quick.
I was like,
all right, Captain N and the Game Master. Dude, no. Dude, no.
You don't?
No.
All right. Well, okay. If you don't know that one, we'll at least go out on this one because you should know this one.
Yeah.
Do the Marios.
Dude, did you ever watch Fred Savage in
The Wonder Years?
No.
Oh.
Well, yeah, obviously that. But he was in a movie called Dinosaurs.
Shit, I think I...
And it was like it was an educational movie about dinosaurs.
Okay, maybe I've not seen that movie.
But they're
Sorry, I just like how bizarre this video is, because this fat guy just like, oh, to the lorry, have a heart attack.
there's I gotta play this song. Let's go out on this song.
You want to go out on this song, or do you want to? Does this want to be the closing? Should we?
Yeah, that's
so,
fine. Okay,
we'll wrap
so
up.
Fred Savage in the movie Dinosaurs. I had it on VHS. I watched it so much growing up. It was great. Well, they have this little song in here. It's called Mesozoic Mind for the Mesozoic time period. But it's literally dinosaurs playing the song. The band's actually called Charmer, but so we'll go out on that. And yes, I love it.
So thank you guys for joining us for this very awesome episode of
Absolutely.
Socially Awkward. If we don't have a show next week, we want to wish everybody a safe and happy Thanksgiving.
Yes, have fun.
Hopefully Eric will be back with us the next time we come in. And, of course, where to find us at everything. And until next time, tap that sass. Before I go, let's play our outro music of
This.
Come on.
Right now.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks, don't mind me. I'ma just grab my stuff and leave. Excuse me, please. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Nope. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Alright then. I don't know what the fuck just happened, but I don't really care. I'ma get the fuck up out of here. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Oh, how can anybody study with all that noise? Turn off that music and go to bed.
Give me your soul.
changed. The earth was full of animals. They all were very strange.